This is my audience, Kelsey, Trent, and Gina. Give our mascara or foundation a second thought. Well, beyond avoiding clumpage and blending so that we look natural. However, I believe people rarely know that makeup has been around for nearly 6,000 years and has played a role in nearly every society. Today, I will be talking about 3 major eras in the history of makeup. First, 4000 BC in ancient Egypt. Ancient Egyptians were some of the first people to develop the idea of makeup. They saw facial and body hair as a sign of uncleanliness and beauty as a sign of holiness. What the ancient Egyptians used, they would line their eyes with black coal made from the dark gray ore of lead to give them an almond-like shape to their eyes. They would also stain their cheeks and lips with red ochre that was mined from naturally colored clay that they burned to get the red pigment that they wanted. The health risks included that coal was used on the eyes would often cause eye problems like temporary blindness and sometimes even permanent blindness due to the lead that was used to make the product. However, the soot that was also used to make their eye product would also protect them from the damaging glare from the sun. Second, 1800s in Victorian England. There were some advances in makeup, but not many significant ones that were introduced in Victorian England. However, due to the strict rules that were set by Queen Victoria, makeup was usually only seen on prostitutes and women of questionable morals. Women would use zinc oxide to lighten their faces to make them more pale. For the eyes and for eyeshadow, they would often use lead and antimony sulfide, and even belladonna or deadly nightshade. Finally, for their lips, they would use mercuric sulfide to redden them. All of these substances were considered poisonous. I'm so sorry. And women often put themselves through a tremendous amount of pain and risk in order to make themselves beautiful. Finally, 20th century America. We have made huge strides in the makeup industry since the ancient Egyptian times or the Victorian era. We now have a set guideline of rules that have been set up by the FDA to ensure our safety. We use the exact same products that ancient Egyptians and Victorian women would be wearing, except that what we use has to meet a certain requirement so that there is very little, if not any, health risks when they are used. In this day and age, every cosmetic product that we touch goes through a series of tests by the FDA. However, drug companies are still allowed to withdraw information, so sometimes it is still unclear as to what we are putting on our bodies. That does not mean that what we are using is unsafe, but it does mean that we must sometimes be more aware of what we are using. In conclusion, there is still a lot that we don't know about makeup. However, over the years, we've come to understand and develop better products that will not make us sick like they used to in the olden days. We've made huge leaps from where we used to be, and with technology now, we will continue to make progress as time goes on. I'm confident of that. Thank you.